There, it's Jessie here. Welcome to the channel. Big warm welcome if you're coming back. And if you're completely new and you're wondering what this is about, basically I share personal anecdotes of my life and how I'm self-reflecting in the hope that somehow not only does it help my own process, but it might resonate with you or something you're going through in this moment of time. Even if you completely disagree with me, isn't that great that my reflections show you what yours are? So that's the whole point. If that sounds like your kind of thing, stick around. Okay, guys, so as you may have noticed, I've got red fucking hair. I did not want red hair. No. I went into the hairdressers. How did that happen, you ask? Well, I'm in Portugal, so I'm speaking another language. I went into the hairdressers that gave me light brown highlights at the beginning of this year, and it looked wonderful, so much better than I could ever imagine. It slightly lightened the shade of my hair. If you think this is meaningless, you can go. This has meaning to me, and I loved it. So I went back in and I thought, for the new year, I'm gonna get them highlights back. I'm gonna look good. So I went in and I asked for the same thing I had last time, but I had a new woman this time. And when she was making it, she was like, she said the color in Portuguese. Now, I don't know what the color is in Portuguese. So I was like, the same as last time, right? She was like, yeah. Okay. So I was like, okay. But there was this nudge in me to check. It was like, Jessie, just check. Like, you don't want to get the wrong color here. Just check, like, point at the color that you want. But then there was this other voice saying, trust. Just trust. Whatever it's going to be is going to be for your highest best. So I didn't say anything. And I've woken up and I have red highlights. This is not what I wanted. I wanted to go for the all-natural look. And I know highlights don't look all-natural, but at least the light brown blended with the brown of my hair. Now I've got red. I don't know if it goes with the color of my skin. Anyway, it's been a whole fucking process. I had to trust when she was putting that color in my hair. I had this like, oh God, it's not the right color. I had something telling me. And then I had the voice, just trust. This is for your highest good. So I've woken up. Now, what has the process been? First of all, embarrassment. Because now I have an image that isn't the image that my ego identity wanted to present. I've got something different. So I had embarrassment today when I was on my bike going to the gym. Literally the feeling of embarrassment, like there's something on me, like ick, cringe, like it's on me, and I'm like, oh, get off. Like all I can do is like, like this is such an uncomfortable feeling. Why? I asked myself, why is it uncomfortable? Because it's affecting my reputation, I believe. Now I've got this look. People will see me and perceive me in a way that is not the perception that I want to give. Why is my reputation so important to me? Why do I put so much importance on superficial appearance? Because there's validity to it. Of course, we do subconsciously judge, maybe consciously judge, who or what someone is based on how they're presenting themselves. And now I've got this image which isn't what I wanted for my ego. But my higher self somewhere, somehow, wanted me to have this image for everything that it's going to teach me. The uncomfortableness, the embarrassment that I feel, that my reputation, that the image that I want to be perceived as isn't now being given. And I have to face that. Why I put so much importance of it. Because really, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it matters, for my uncomfortableness. I call my friend, we do a video call. I'm like, babe, I've got red fucking highlights. This isn't me. And she said, thank you so much. Priceless. She said to me, I think it is your look. You just haven't caught up with it yet. And in conversation with her, we did this process. Like, what is it I don't like about having red highlights? To be honest, I think it kind of gives me the image that I'm like, don't fuck with me, bitch. I think that's the look. Now I'm like straightening my hair. I've got this, it's like I'm on a spaceship in the future. That's what I think. And it's like, But it's also like, don't fuck with me because I got red hair. I don't know. There's something like sort of fiery about it. Like, And then I think, I am kind of that person. Don't fuck with me, bitch. But I don't want to be perceived that way because I still have like this, my ego is still like, no, play small. Make sure everybody likes you. Don't give the impression that they can't fuck with you. Give them the impression that they can fuck with you because that's safe. What? So it's almost like I've been gifted something very uncomfortable for me to show me many, many things. One, that it's not actually important at the end of the day. Two, that people's perception, I do not have control over that. Clearly. Thought I did. Thought I was going for the more subtle, less, what's the word? Confrontational look. Now I feel this is a little bit more loud, and it doesn't matter, and yet a part of me it matters too, so I have to own that. And really, if I'm honest, what I think this gives is the impression of don't fuck with me, and then I check in with myself and I'm like, well, yeah, I have been sort of like embodying that a little bit. Don't fuck with me. And now I got the hair to match. And now I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be seen for who I really am. Which is a strong, don't fuck with me, bitch warrior. And I'm still processing that and integrating that. And now having to look at myself in the mirror and go, okay, now I've been given an image that's more aligned with how I feel. But I don't know if I was quite ready to be perceived in that way. And, of course, all of this is in my head and my own projections, so it's all my own very personal process. Anyone will think anything they want about this hair, which is fine, but that's whatever they need to know about it. And it's just showing me that, so yeah. No, it's just a haircut, but it does go deeper, and it is showing me things about who I am, my personality, my identity, how I want to control how I'm perceived, how I cannot. How even when I try to make an action in the material world, that it backfires and I'm given something else other than what I wanted. Ooh! Growth is uncomfortable, isn't it? Faced with beliefs and your identity. And when they're shoved in your face, like, really? Really? This is who you think you are? Really? This is who you think you are? You think you got control over that? Oh, it's uncomfortable. And okay, here we are, getting on with it. And thank God, you know what I thought? Thank God that life has given me this lesson with some red highlights. Some people get this lesson way harder, like serious damage to their face or their image. Or they're diagnosed and they have chemo and they lose their hair. Then you got to face that in like a much harder way. All I've got is red highlights. I can put a hat on. Which I will, by the way, because I've got this new hat and I love it. And to be honest, this is a look I'm okay with. Look at this cute hat. So thank you, life, for giving me a lesson which is uncomfortable for me, but could be a lot worse. And thank you for listening. And does it resonate in any way? Have you had this experience before? Is there anything you can see since we're together now watching this video? There must be something in it for you, even if it's completely the opposite scale of what I'm experiencing. What does this reveal to you about who you are and yourself? And that's what we're here for. Okay, bitches, don't fuck with me. I got red hair now. Like the video if you liked it. Thoughts down below, please. Very curious to see what you guys have to say about this. And if you're completely new, hit subscribe, okay? And wait for the next episode where my hair might be green. Let's see how it plays out. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend, beautiful life. We've got this.